have your 20 to 30-minute roasted garlic Alfredo that you made from scratch. Hey y'all, hey, I'm Simone, and this is my holistic vegan kitchen. Sponsored by Sumi.Colors, the best skincare in the world, all natural, made with love and positive intention by me. You can get you some Sumi on SymoneSkye.com. They are the official sponsor for this video. However, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious roasted garlic vegan Alfredo. Safe for the tummy, very yummy. All right. Now, anytime before I create, I like to cleanse the space. I like to get the vibe right. I like to set my intentions. Okay. I need to make sure that all of the love that I have and all of the energy that I have is positively pouring into whatever I'm going to consume or anyone else is going to consume. Okay. So this particular Sumi incense is to attract abundance. Money. Light it. Give it a second. This is my magic wand. Harry Potter could never. I'm gonna wash my hands and then get to this garlic. Now me, I'm typically a one pot girl. However, since I wanna just get done with this meal as fast as possible, we're gonna do a couple things at once, okay? Serial monotasking. I'm gonna show you the noodles I'm gonna use. You don't have to use penne if you're not a penne person. Penne takes about 15 minutes, right? And we said our garlic takes about 20. So if we get to boiling these while that garlic is going, it'll be good. Now, free game. Again, not sponsor, no affiliation, but this is better than bouillon. It's gonna elevate your food on a whole different level. I'm gonna put the bouillon in the water along with the salt. Okay, you don't want your noodles sticky. We don't want no sticky noodles. We don't want sticky or overcooked. I would rather have al dente than sticky or overcooked. The chicken that we're using, we're gonna put it in the pot next door, all right? So we have a little lemon herb. We're gonna put this one on top. And for those of you who are being funny, because my people be funny, they be like, it's chicken. So it is, and it's gonna be delicious. We're gonna put this one on top, but we're gonna cook it in the next pot. While these lovely items are cooking, we're going to chop the spinach, okay? You see how that works? You see how we just killed 3 full birds in one stone? Watch how fast this is. Whenever I cook, I like to start with the hardest thing first. So this is not necessarily hard, but it's gonna take the longest. I'm going to roast the garlic with the tomatoes. Now, I've already warmed up my cast iron skillet. If you don't know nothing about that, baby, go get you a cast iron. It's gonna change your life. Don't wash it. Okay? Don't wash it. I'm your grandmother speaking through you right now. But we cut the top off. My grape tomatoes are going to go in my cast iron. They still got a little moisture in it, but I ain't tripping. So just put a few in there because I don't want it to be overbearing. I just want a little illusion of tomato. So I have my grape tomatoes and the olive oil. I'm gonna add a little bit more and season it. I see the water beating in it, but I'm gonna risk it, okay? Actually, it's not too warm. I'll put it right there. I'm gonna salt, pepper, and add just a tinge more oil. At the bottom, literally a tinge. Black people measurements, amen. I got the pink salt. Add just a little bit, just to toss them. Cause as soon as that garlic gets in there, she gonna act unusual. Pepper. Okay. And I don't know if y'all ever added miscellaneous herbs to y'all stuff when y'all roast it, but let me tell you something. It makes a difference. This HEB Italian seasoning, she finna go on there. Just a little bit, not too much because I don't want it to burn. Just a little bit though. Okay. So now we're gonna just roll them around. I mean, isn't that cute already? You could really just eat that. That's just me though. I like it raw. Let's put the garlic in the middle. And we're gonna just give her a nice little hug. All right. A little more olive oil on the top. Now, if you don't want your garlic wide open, you can also put it in foil with olive oil, salt, pepper, you know, whatever tickles your pepper. So I'm gonna add a little bit more salt on top because she deserves. And do a little pepper too. And then it's gonna go in the oven. I'm gonna give it about 20 minutes. Look at it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's hot. We have our chicken in the pot. We seasoned it with toning and Cavenders. If you've never tried Cavenders, this is your opportunity to learn something right now, okay? Now, I didn't mix the Greek seasoning with the Creole seasoning, baby. It's giving inclusion in this kitchen, to be honest. It's giving inclusion. So we're gonna flip them a couple times. I don't have it on high heat, I have it on medium because I don't want them to cook too fast, but you can see it already browning. You see it? You see it. This is by far is probably one of my favorite vegan chickens. I like the texture of it. The flavors don't miss. That's why I only did those two because I don't want to over salt my meal. We talked about that a little bit before. We don't need a lot of salt to have good flavor. I'm gonna flip them a couple more times. And now talking about flavor, when we get done with this chicken, we're gonna set it to the side and we're gonna put the butter in the pot. So when our sauce gets to going, it's gonna have all of this lemony herb flavor already in here, just sitting, wait. Okay? Like I said, I'm not gonna cook it too much. I just need them brown, a little crisp. We have our water, cooking these noodles down with the better than bouillon in it. Cooking nice and even. I did better than bouillon and salt. That's it, that's all. Absorb a little bit of the flavor. Don't stick together. Come here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I told you like a little crisp. If it ain't a little burnt on it, that's where all the flavor be. That's where the soul is. And it'll still have a good juicy inside. Now, if you want, you can flash fry these. But I would say beware and be careful because it just got my titty and I'm hurt. Usually I like a little bit of pain, but this I didn't consent to. So I had it up a little bit too hot when I first dropped them in. You know, they're frozen. So it got you, girl. It got me. I'm gonna take these out now. I done flipped them and dipped them. I know I said we were gonna chop the spinach while the chicken was cooking. However, it cooked really fast, and I didn't want to take my eyes off of it because, you know, you take your eyes off of something for 1 minute and then it's completely burnt. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start our sauce in our chicken pot, okay? This is what we got going on. The heavy cream, she's a thick one, goes crazy. This one in mac and cheese, and banana pudding, anything you can think of, amazing. Follow your heart. And I do. I've been with them for some years now. I've been loyal. And y'all know Country Crock had to do it. Country Crock's plant butter. Okay, and this is olive oil. I like the fat from olive oil because I'm trying to get a little thick. Okay. I was just trying to get a little bounce. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the sauce in the pot. We're gonna start with the butter. Drop the heavy cream. And then the Parmesan, we're gonna season it real good, okay? You ready? Give it to me. Okay. Yo, this shit looks so good. Look at that. Look at that. Can you smell that? Like I said, we're gonna start with our butter. And we're gonna add about a tablespoon. I got a little bit dramatic real fast. That's okay. Now the pot is still a little bit hot from the chicken. That's all right. It's gonna cool down. Mhm. We're gonna pour our entire heavy whipping cream into the pot. Now again, it's still on low. I'm gonna lower it some more. Cause I don't want this to get too hot when we top the spinach. Now look at this. Come on, this is gonna be a texture shot. Come here. Y'all be thinking that vegans ain't got it going on. Look at the cream. Okay. Okay. Please. We're gonna whisk this together just a little bit. Just a little bit. And we're gonna slide that cheese in there. Yeah. Yeah. We're just gonna let this take its time. I don't want my cheese sauce too thick, okay? It's enough thickness in this room with me standing here, so I'm gonna just add a little bit of cheese. And what do we say, class? Just a taint. Right. Miss Simone said good job. We're gonna do a little garlic, a little onion. We're gonna do some salt and pepper. And then a little bit more of the Italian. Maybe a little more chilies. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna find out. I like to start with less and then season to taste. Because again, I don't want it overly salty. So I add a little bit first. Then I go from there. I'm okay with doubling back. I won't spin a block on them. You know what? I'm not gonna say that, y'all. It's okay. I mean, it's giving color and flavor. Come through. Come through. Hey, you. I love how this pepper looks. Look at this pepper. Now we're gonna let this simmer just for a little bit. We're gonna strain our noodles so they don't get too heavy. Okay, because then that's when they start getting sticky like we talked about. We're gonna strain the noodles. I like to toss a little bit of olive oil on mine. When you put it in the fridge, it just works. Path of least resistance every time. Okay? So we're gonna strain these and do our spinach at the same time, basically. It's already getting flavorful. Look at her. I might add a little bit more cheese after I add the tomatoes. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna scoop our tomatoes, look at that, into our sauce and let them hang out. Can y'all imagine this on avocado toast? Hear me out. Hear me out. Now our garlic should be tender in theory, okay? Let's take a peek at her. She should be tender. Definitely hot than a bitch. So what we want to do, we're going to squeeze it out, but I'm going to do it with a spoon in the cast iron. Okay? I just wanted to show you because she looked good. Look good. So we're mixing in the tomatoes now. I'm smashing a couple of them just to give, you know, a little twang to the dish. And then we're going to go back. We're going to put the garlic in the oven for about 5 more minutes and catch this spinach. Because we've been talking about this spinach the whole time. She finally going to get some attention. But I'm a tomato lover. If you're not a tomato lover or if you're allergic, you don't have to do this, baby. You don't have to do none of this. I promise. It's okay. I'm going to do a little taste test. I ain't going to lie to you. Shit. This is already really good. Now we're gonna start with our spinach, right? We're gonna just chop it up how we see fit. It doesn't have to be cute. You know, spinach shrinks anyway. I don't know if it'd be cold that night, but it'd be gone. This is the chicken. Do you see it? Do you see me? Look, hold on. Let me see if I can get one of a crunch. Quit playing with it. I changed my mind. I'm gonna put this inside. I'm gonna chop those up too. Stay with me now. Stay with me. Like I said, the spinach doesn't have to be cute. Grab it up. I'll be grabbing it by the neck and just going in. I don't know. Some people don't like the stems. I like the stems on all of my vegetables. Personally, there's a lot of nutrients in it. So you can't really talk to me about that. I'll be eating the stems out of greens. Say what you will. And for those of you who take chlorophyll but you don't eat green vegetables, baby, this is your opportunity. This is how you incorporate green vegetables. When you're not really a green veggie eater, this is how you do it, okay? You just put it in something that you do like. And eating lettuce on a McDonald's burger don't count. Sorry. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah. Oh, hold on. But then you see it's still soft and juicy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I don't want to hear shit about it not tasting and sounding and looking and feeling and smelling like real chicken. Because that's not why you're here, right? That ain't why you came. Right. Tell me something. Do you love me? I hope so. Because the way that I'm going to do myself bad after this meal. Before we add too much, we're going to give it a little stir and then we're coming back to our garlic. Remember her? So when you roast garlic in foil, it typically cooks super fast, super smooth, butter easy. This one has a little char to it, which I'm not mad about because I'm gonna put that in my broth bag, but I don't want too much of the char actually in my pasta tonight. So I pulled some out. I just used a knife and squeezed them out, okay? Now this is hot as shit, but I'll show you. You see how my nails just went through it? I ain't gonna do it with my fingertips too much. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it in this pot and use a fork to smash them down. Like so, like that. And of course you can do this outside of the pot. This is just my prerogative. Okay. I'm gonna do our spinach in here. And I know it looks like a lot, but don't even worry about it, sweetheart. Again, I like lots and lots of veggies. So this is giving more so spinach pasta for me. But we're also gonna add our chicken on top. The chicken is already fully cooked. It has a nice little browning. And we're just gonna add it on top. Like so, like that. In the words of Auntie Tab. Let's give it a good mix in. Now, if it is too thick for you, you can add you in a little bit of oat milk, a little bit of cashew milk, and some more cheese. Or you can do cream cheese. It'll still be delicious. But it's gonna cook down for me. Down. All right, I just finished tasting one of the noodles. That better than bouillon is gonna take you far. It's gonna go a long way. There's just a little hint of flavor in the noodle instead of it just tasting like wheat. They're not sticky because I did my olive oil. Like I said, I love me some olive oil. So we're gonna add these noodles up in here real good. Ooh, not you jumping at me. I know. I want you just as bad as you want me. All right, we got our noodles. Our sauce has cooked down deliciously. So we're gonna scoop some of that up in here, okay? Look at her. It's given, add a little Parmesan on top. And the sauce is gonna thicken as it cools. Now you have your 20 to 30 minute roasted garlic Alfredo that you made from scratch. And you feel phenomenal eating it, don't you? No, it's just vibes. Uh-huh. Y'all gonna listen to me one day. And imagine you get to eat this pasta. You might have 2-3 bowls. And instead of getting the itis, you have energy. Now, if you want to do something that is not faux meat, do mushrooms. Oyster mushrooms, lion's mane mushrooms, the bellas. You can do whatever mushroom you want. But this is amazing. Shout out to Sumi.Colors again for sponsoring this meal. The recipe will be posted on our blog, and the steam is gonna get me every time, all right? I hope that you enjoy your meal. What do you want to see me veganize next? Okay, leave me a comment. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, share it with somebody who you want to cook for you, who you want to cook for, or who needs to get better at cooking. Because this was too easy. Try it and let me know how you look, okay? I'll talk to you soon.